to the Crystal Freq Show. I am your host, the Siren of Sirius, and I am serious about building crystal cities. So, if you love crystal technology and believe that music is the medicine of the future, and you're all about Nikola Tesla and vibrations and ancient civilizations, go ahead and click that like button, hit the subscribe, because this is what this show is all about. Welcome to the beautiful bayous of southern Louisiana, and where my journey begins. I was born in Cajun country, Lafayette, Louisiana, and believe it or not, I was in a Zydeco Cajun band. I sang, I played guitar, and my favorite instrument was actually the scrub board. And that's where my love for music truly began. And I continued my love for singing as a karaoke entertainer at this amazing nightclub, and I was having the time of my life. Until I turned 19, everything unexpectedly changed overnight. August 2005, Hurricane Katrina ripped through the South. Luckily, our house was okay, but many of my dad's customers and their businesses, well, they no longer existed, forcing our family to move kicking and screaming all the way to, you guessed it, good old Arkansas. Never knowing this would turn out to be a blessing in disguise, I had no idea of all the hidden secret gems I was about to discover, which would eventually lead me to my never-ending journey and obsession with quartz crystals and crystal civilizations. Arkansas is known as the natural state and is home to many waterfalls, massive caverns, fresh spring waters, beautiful mountain trails with absolutely stunning views, natural hot springs bathhouses. It is also the only state in America where you can dig for diamonds. However, I was soon to learn that digging for diamonds was not as fun and rewarding as digging the buckets and buckets of quartz crystals. Hot Springs, Arkansas is one of the first national reserves of the United States, and where you can go to the local bathhouses and enjoy floating in the healing thermal mineral waters that flow right through the crystal veins. However, most people are unaware that Hot Springs, Arkansas is the largest single strata quartz crystal deposit on the planet. And the more time I spent there, the more I uncovered more history and legends of this sacred land. I found out it was once known to the natives as Manataka Mountain, Rainbow Mountain, the place of peace, and the Valley of the Vapors. Even more interesting, the story is about the calendar stone and the crystal cave that was used by the Star People, and the legendary entrance to Hollow Earth. Many stories seem to have been buried and covered up by the Spanish conquistadors, as well as our American government. I was determined and inspired by Indiana Jones to go on a quest to find out what was summoning me and compelling me to seek out the true history behind these mysterious caves and magical crystals. My mom remembered seeing these massive, mind-blowing crystals on display at the Crystal Bridges Art Museum in Rogers, Arkansas. So, of course, her and I drove hours up north to see this absolutely stunning crystal grotto. And this is where I actually recorded my first YouTube video about the crystals. Little did I know a divine synchronistic alignment was about to occur, and I would meet the gentleman who donated the crystals and invited us to drive down towards Hot Springs to visit his private mine. This mine was truly special, as when I arrived, they were making American history in digging the world's largest and clearest Lemurian quartz. I was so blessed to take these precious crystals out of the rustic red clay and wrap them in swaddling clothes. For 3 days and 3 nights, I was underneath the stars in the middle of the beautiful Ozark Mountains, feeling like I was in a dreamy sci-fi movie. And this is when the activation and visions of crystal cities and crystalline healing temples started pouring into my soul as I was filled with pure bliss from this cosmic crystalline connection.